just incredible. Hunger Flow 2.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Baltimore Ravens taking on the NFC champions, the Detroit Lions. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin along with the man who has had to stick with me all season long, Charles Davis. And Charles, the anticipation, the hype, the media coverage, all in the rearview mirror now. We can finally get down to playing some football.
Yeah, don't worry about that, partner. I'll ride or die with you anytime. You know that. But here's the best thing about this. Everyone talks about trying to keep things normal as they approach for Super Bowl. There is no such thing as normal. The pageantry, the hype, all of that is more intense than anyone could ever imagine. What you're trying to do is embrace it in one way and make sure it doesn't totally knock you off your game. That's why the night before the big one, teams often switch hotels, try and give those guys that last chance to breathe a little bit before they go out and play.
Here we go. 12, start.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Burrow going to get this out to Chase. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just have a break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they do.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 18. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. Pretty effective run there. Now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard. Another run for Gibbs here. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
My high school football coach was very fond of saying, you've got to meet force with force. And on a short yardage running play, that's what you're going to encounter. And how about them picking up the first down on that one?
11.
And they'll bring Judy in motion right. Burrow bats it forward. It's a jet sweep. Oh, that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
9 yards, and that leaves them just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering.
And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Lions are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. At their own 13-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 13. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Now Jackson on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Isaiah Likely the target that time. And it's 2nd down.
Hey, middle.
Open man is Duvernay. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
No, we changed it.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Ravens 1st down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. But they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the 1st down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
And now the throw here is incomplete. And with that, we come to the end of the 1st quarter of play. Appreciate everyone joining us. Super Bowl 60 here tonight. Time to begin the 2nd quarter. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis up in the booth as we get set to resume play. Here's 2nd and 10. And Jackson throwing once more. And he comes back with one complete. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 35. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven 1st. Jackson on first down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, second down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
2nd and 8 coming from the 19. From the gun, it's Jackson. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll lead here to a third down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Flowers going to go in motion right. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. That is caught. Well, the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A very important 3rd down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. They'll try again. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal, a big play in the Super Bowl. They'll try to run this one in. And this time he is in. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this Super Bowl at 7. Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. Room here to run. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 41 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They'll go again with Gibbs. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now a give to Gibbs, running left. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Gun.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Chase, the motion man right.
11. Gotta go.
On third down, Burrow. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Jack Fox out to punt here on fourth down. This one angles out of bounds in a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Jackson now down around his goal line. And this one's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Second and 10.
Hey, report. It's up.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down right there at the 23-yard line. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down of the sack. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First down now, but that clock rolling. A first throw now for the backup Watson. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Now a second and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he will finally be wrestled down at the Lions' 19-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Devin Duvernay in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Here we go.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
On 2, ready?
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10.
12.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. Going underneath, Gibbs has it. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
And they're on the 30-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And I think you'd have to say their coaching staff, all things considered, had to be pleased with their performance in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Definitely pleased, doing their best not to show it to their team, of course, because as you and I both know, their mantra all season long has been finish. Get the job done. They know how close they are to lifting that trophy. One more solid half of football, and they can do exactly that.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now a fake on a jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Duvernay in motion. On 2nd down, here's Jackson. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Back to throw. Flushed out right. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line.
And they're on the 12-yard line.
Here we go.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Here we go.
And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
12, 12, 12. Stop.
And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that'll make it second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
12, 12, 12. Stop.
Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. 49 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Well, it wasn't a goal line situation, but how about the goal line formation on 3rd and short? They went in and went heavy. No surprise on who was going to get the football. How about the power exhibited there?
Yeah, that was just put a hat on a hat, drive forward. Nice job to pick it up. Going back to Gibbs on 1st down. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Here's 2nd and 3. And that's out quickly to Chase. And he's got room. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 19. A good pickup there at 22. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. And Chase will go in motion left. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
He's got exactly what you're looking for, the ability to not just diagnose a play and quickly, but to make a play as well. Nice job there tackling him for a loss.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
11, 11, 11. 11, 11.
Here's Burrow. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
11 MT, 11 MT. 12, 11 MT, take. 11,
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. And that is incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
So no problems at all on that one. And you know, virtually no wind. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. Up next, the biggest quarter of the entire season. At the end of that, we get to crown a champion. We are through 3 here in Super Bowl 60. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And the tension ratcheting up all around. A 1-score game, 4th quarter of the Super Bowl. This is what you folks came for. Every play with the potential to win or lose a title as they look to drain some time off this clock. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion for him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. That's complete, left side to Bateman. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
46 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand they're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
Here's Jackson to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. On 3rd and 1, Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 43. The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
13. No, we changed it.
To throw is Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. That's caught. It's Flowers. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 22 yards there, a first down.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Hey, Alpha's right. Danny. It's up.
He'll get that out wide to Duvernay. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
The gain of 8 brings up 2nd and 2 at the 12-yard line.
Two 2 yards to go, 2nd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. 9 yards on the play there. They'll set them up 1st and goal.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there. Gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now is the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw him coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. They'll try to run this one in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So here we go on a 3rd and goal. This Lions defense, they haven't broken yet. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. And now this defense trying to use the clock to their advantage. They'll take the timeout here with 2:08 left, and then they'll have another stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. Tucker's kick is good, and that moves them up by a touchdown now at 17-10. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
At their own 25-yard line.
On one, ready?
This is 1st and 10.
11 Thomas. Stop.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Finds Gibbs on the check down. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd down.
Stop.
Now it's Burrow. St. Brown on the catch. He's across midfield. And finally brought down at the 38.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
Here's Burrow. And he can't get it thrown away. He's taken down. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
11, 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Burrow. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his heart. Got to totally command and make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
What a Super Bowl it's been to this point. Now a critical 3rd down here.
11 MT. 11 MT. 12, 12. 11 MT. Take. 11 MT. Take. 11 Thomas. Stop.
Now Burrow. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens have just about sewn up this football game. Well, really not much secret there. 3rd and 11, Charles.
Boy, I got hype as shit when you do that. I was like, oh yeah, ball game.
In that spot, right?
You certainly are, because 3rd and long situations, they tip the scale towards the defense every single time. Now,
Lovely. It might have been a Daffy, but I don't know if he was close enough to cause that shit, but I'll take it. I put that under pressure drawing on him.
Maybe you can be a little more aggressive in certain
Damn right.
situations.
Good game.
You start focusing on your coverage assignment, and when the ball's released, you break on it and make a play, as we just saw there.
And it's all over. Just one is left standing, and that one is the Baltimore Ravens, your Super Bowl champions. For the victors, getting to
The official hustler's anthem. You getting money?
He was overdue. already know who this for.
Me, so what's realer?
Only for the guys.
Call me a ghost face killer. It's kinda hard to be drug free, but Georgia Power won't give a nigga life free. Switch hustles been killing them ever since. You can't tell the truth, dog. It only makes sense when they play that new G's. All the dope boys go crazy. All the dope boys go crazy. I pop my collar, then I swing my chain. You catch me in the club, just doing my thing. Hey, play that new G's. All the dope boys go crazy. All the dope boys go crazy. Baby collar, then you swing your chain. All the gangsters in the street, they be doing their thing. Hey, by 18 the hard way. I have a humble nigga thinking about gunplay. Now who the fuck wanna play with guns? A lot of hoes, a lot of blood, dog. Shit ain't fun. So I guess you don't play with my chain. I see these hollers that you don't play with your brain. My name is Warm. Honest white star born. And I'm so fly. Take this parachute off, I might fall and die. Rather work like spandex with the latex. Then we ship it out of town. All it takes. New G's, all the dope boys go crazy. The dope boys go crazy. I pop my collar, then I swing my chain. You catch me in the club, pimpin', doing my thing. Hey, play that new G's, all the dope boys go crazy. The dope boys go crazy. Baby collar, then you swing your chain. All the gangsters in the street, they be doing their thing. Hey,
more than a hustle, I'm the definition of it. Master chef, lord of the kitchen cupboard. More than a street legend, homie, it's over. More than a relief pitcher, I'm the closer. The Mariano of the Marriott. If money talks, the whole world about to hear me out. See, I'm a